Congratulations, and you made it this far. How are you? Are you feeling confident na you can do this? Are you feeling excited? And nako coach, hindi ko na mahintay na magkaroon ako ng mga clients, right? So pat yourself on the back if you are still here and you made it to this video. This is actually almost patapos na when I was recording this. That means um, not everyone will complete the courses that they will get. So, a lot of people will be excited in the beginning, na parang, oh my God, I'm so excited, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be successful. Even books, di ba? They will buy a book, they will buy ebook. Guilty me, minsan. And then, sa kalagitnaan, o minsan hindi pa umaabot ng gitna, they tend to disappear or don't do it anymore, right? So, kung nandito ka pa rin and you're still listening to me, um, that only shows your level of commitment to yourself. So, I want to honor you at this point before I continue with my presentation with you tonight or this morning. I want to honor you. I want to say thank you for making it until this far. So don't give up, okay? Um, Actually, the hardest part will not be here because it's easy to listen to me, listen to your coach, and living in the bubble like, oh my God, this is really a very nice opportunity. Pero when you are actually doing the proposal, that's the hard part. When you're actually dealing with clients and getting the first few yeses, that will be the hard part. So don't worry, I have you here with me, and let's go ahead and continue with our studies. Okay. So when you reach this point of the module, this is the part where you will be. Let's assume that you already have multiple clients. Okay, so how do you project your monthly and yearly goal as a freelancer? Now, let me just show it to you. All right. So initially, you're going to have your first client, correct? So number one, let's assume that your first client is giving you 50,000 a month or 1,000 per month, 50 pesos conversion rate as I am doing this. In 12 months that you have the client, let's say you have the retainer and you will be keeping this client for a long term, um, you will be getting 600,000, right? Half a million in 12 months. So you might say, sure, malaki, 'di ba? Pero syempre yung expenses din natin medyo um mabigat din, lalo na if you're living in the NCR or Metro Manila. Now, how do you get to 1,000 dollars per month? Is it doable? Very doable. 50,000 a month is extremely doable kahit sa mga beginners na freelancers. If you find the right clients, okay? That's why I am always putting it in your mindset that you should be getting clients who are willing to pay. Hayaan nyo na sa mga ibang freelancers yung mga kuripot na clients. There are clients there that really don't have the budget. These are not our focus. Okay, you spent time with me, you paid for this training, you only deserve the best as well. Okay? Baka mamaya kumuha ka ng course na to, ng masterclass na to, tapos ang charge mo lang sa client mo, $2 an hour, maiyak naman ako. Okay? It's very doable considering that you will be having a lot of skills. So I taught you some of the basic skills here in this course. Lalaliman pa natin. I would still record a lot of things for you guys. So kapit lang. But my point here is that in 12 months, half a million pesos or more than that is very doable. It's possible. Okay, so let's just assume at that. So you must have a goal in your mind. Dapat, when you're also negotiating with your clients, alam mo, di ba nga, number one, you should get only the high-paying clients, those people who are serious enough as well to consider you as someone part of their team, not the balasubas part, not the kuripot, okay? Let them be with other freelancers who are not getting this module, okay? Pero ikaw, nasa elite group ka, so ayan. And number two, You must have a ceiling for yourself. You must have like parang a boundary that everybody who will be offering me this with this kind of amount, it's a no. Kapag may offer na ganito, parang magkaroon ka ng agreement sa sarili mo na lahat ng client na mag-offer sa akin ng 30,000 a month, hindi ko tatanggapin. Lalo na kung full-time, lalo na kung mabigat yung trabaho, or 20,000 a month na full-time ka sa kanila na hindi ka na makakahanap ng ibang client. Okay? So, ikaw bahala. Siyempre, at the end of the day, this is your business. I'm just guiding you kung asan yung pinaka um, path that you will become successful. And ang goal natin dito is to get a lot of money. Okay, that's the goal. We need to be financially free. And how you can do that? You need to climb the ladder as fast as you can. Get as many clients as fast as you can. Okay? So, magkaroon ka ng threshold. Eto lang. Kapag ka sinabi ng client na mas mababa dito sa expected ko, I will decline. You have to decline. Okay? Magkaroon ka ng parang conviction na hindi ako tatanggap ng anyone seeing me as less than this amount. Do you get it? Okay, let's proceed. As you grow, you will have a second client. So, ganun ulit, yung threshold mo. So, dalawa na yung clients mo. Correct? Offering you 1,000 pesos, $1,000 per month or 50,000 pesos. Once again, is this doable? Very doable. Okay? So, your annual income is now 1.2 million. Now, syempre, hindi ka naman stagnant din, di ba? As a freelancer, I told you, you keep on studying. You keep on increasing your net worth. Ibig sabihin yan, you will also increase your skills. Mag-aaral ka. You don't stop here. Okay? This is like your kindergarten. And then, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, hanggang mag-PhD ka. Okay, so you get all other materials, you get more mentors, you get a specialized training for SEO, a specialized training for Google Ads, specialized training for Facebook Ads, whatever that is. Pero wag mong pagsasabay-sabayin, okay? Halimbawa, ang SEO may level 1, may level 2, may mga advanced yan. Ganun din sa Facebook ads. Huwag mong pagsasama-samahin agad-agad yung iba't ibang mga niche. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that when you upskill, when you get yourself better, if you focus on video animation lang. Huwag ka muna magfo-focus sa digital marketing. Huwag ka muna magfo-focus sa funnel. Kung nasa funnel building ka naman, maging expert ka muna doon. Masterin mo muna yon, okay? And you can charge more as you grow in that industry. So you can ask client, hey, client number one, I have learned a few things about my task and my role. I can offer you some more other services as a freelancer. Can I revisit my contract, and from $1,000 I'd like to propose $2,000 a month in exchange for me giving you additional skills for this company. How does that sound? Since you have already built the trust with your client and you have been there for many months already, it's easy to negotiate, lalo na pag sinabi mo kay client that you are taking your growth seriously. Do you know that sometimes even clients, they provide trainings for free? Like, merong training sa US. So, ang gagawin ni client, I will pay for the training. You go attend this training. I will cover the expenses. Maraming ganyang clients because they take you seriously as well. So, pahalagahan mo yung mga ganyang client and you take all the free trainings. Kahit premium training, minsan binabayaran nila. That's the beauty of that. So, in exchange, pwede kang mag-increase ng rate mo, ganun din sa mga susunod mong mga clients at sa mga kasabay na clients. Tama? Alright, so assuming na dalawa yung client mo for 100,000 a month, so you have 200,000 a month, and in 1 year, you get 1.2 million per client. So, millionaire level. 100,000 a month. Is it possible? Very possible. I've done this over and over again in my life, and you can too. Annual income, 2.4 million pesos. So as you grow in this business, you will get more clients. Client number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and then you increase also your hourly rate, your monthly retainer fee for that matter. Okay? Later on in this video, I will be discussing to you kung paano magkumuha ng mga long-term clients and how you can also charge retainer fees for them without you doing a lot of things in the front end, but you as a consultant. Yun yung mga aim natin. Okay? So in this scenario, as an excellent freelancer, you are already earning 500,000 a month, 6 million per year. Good. Very good, di ba? Compared sa before ka umatid ng training na to, and now that you are earning 500,000 a month with only 4 clients. Malay mo, retainers lang din to, di ba? Hindi ikaw yung 8 hours na nagtatrabaho. When you are reaching the consultant level, you are not needed every day. For example, in Facebook ads, you will set it up at one go. You let the campaign run. There are even agents under you who are doing the campaigns, who are replacing the image and video, who are replacing the copy kasi hindi ikaw ang copywriter. Remember, consultant level ka na. And then you were there for a retainer. If something happened, parang lawyer, 'di ba? Ang mga lawyers naman or ang mga doctors, hindi sila present 8 hours a day dun sa company. They are retainers, which means whatever happens in the company, something shitty happen in the company, bayad ka and you will be representing the company. Ganun sana yung ideal natin. Okay? So, maraming klase yan. Kahit sa mga iba't ibang mga niche sa SEO, hindi mo naman kailangan magtrabaho 8 hours a day na ikaw yung mag-keyword research, gagawa ka ng indexing, mga ganyan. Pero if you are on a consultant level, kapag bumaba yung ranking ng keywords, dun ka lang mag-step in. Okay? I'm not an expert with SEO, but I know a little. So, ganun din siya. If anything goes wrong ka lang, ganon, kumbaga, pinapatawag ka, but you are on a retainer monthly salary. Do you get the point? That is the secret kung bakit pwede ka pang kumuha ng mga ibang clients kasi libre yung oras mo. Okay? So that's why a lot of freelancers can get multiple clients because they are either on retainer or mataas na yung level nila sa company that they're not required to do the task 8 hours a day. Or, if ever that they are performing, say, masipag talaga sila, no? They are doing that 8 hours a day, mataas yung rate. Nakakompensate na. Do you get my point? Okay, now let's move to the next slide. Coach, is this even possible? Di ba? Parang, totoo ba talaga to, Coach? Pwede ba talaga mangyari sa akin to? Oo naman. Let's take another example. Natatandaan nyo ba itong example natin nung sa Fiverr? I think diniscuss ko tong um, lady freelancer na to nung nasa Fiverr topic tayo. Tama ba? No, design masterclass. And then I discussed about this person doing ebook covers. And then ito na yung income niya. As of this recording, this person has 39,308 reviews lang naman. Okay? And meron siyang 26 orders in queue. Ibig sabihin, consistent yung pasok talaga guys ng kanyang mga client. Ang premium charge niya is 2,000 pesos per gawa, per ebook. Itong mga ganitong tao guys, kagaya nito, yung mga ebook design na to, kapag ka nagkaroon ka ng 2,000, halimbawa, 2,000 nag-charge, meron kang 26, diba? Sabi niya, 26 orders in queue. Let's get a calculator. Ay, mamaya na lang, sige. Baka masira yung presentation ko. Let's just assume, diba? So, 2,000 orders in queue, dito ko kukunin sa aking cellphone. Wait lang guys ha. Hinahanap ko ang aking calculator. Ayoko kasing sirain yung aking slides. Baka may makita kayo sa background kasi may ginagawa ako at the moment. Ayan. So, let's just assume that 2,182 premium. Tapos, pagpalagay mo nang meron siyang 26 orders in queue. That is 56,732, right? Pero nakita nyo naman kung gaano lang kabilis gumawa ng ebook, wala pang 5 minutes. 'Di ba? Kung maraming beses ka nang naggawa ng ebook, look at this one, no? 39,000 reviews. Alam natin, I will just make you remember na hindi lahat ng client nag-iiwan ng review. So probably, this person has more than 39,000 clients. 39,000 ebook sold, ebook cover sold. And nakita natin dun sa design masterclass natin that kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yon, punta kayo dun sa design masterclass and I'm gonna show you how easy it is to create an ebook cover. Tapos, wala pang 5 minutes. So, wala ka pang, magkano? 56, diba? 56,000. Wala ka pang 8 hours. Actually, wala pang 5 hours. Actually, wala pang 3 oras. You are already getting 56,000. So, that's the key. Right? That's the key, guys. Eh, paano yan? Baka meron pa siyang mga ibang gig. Baka meron pa siya sa Upwork. Baka meron pa siyang mga ibang client na direksyong lumalapit sa kanya, 'di ba? Not only this one kasi for sure very knowledgeable na yung client na itong freelancer na 'to, 'di ba? 85 million, 39,000 reviews times 2,000 on the premium, 85 million pesos. You will say, Coach, ano naman yan? Marami naman na yan. Oo naman, totoo yun. Pero nagsimula yan sa 10 client, 5 client, 'di ba? Maaaring matagal na siyang freelancer. We cannot deny that. Na ngayon nagsisimula ka pa lang. Pero ang target natin dito, you just get your first client, 'di ba? First client, 2 clients, 3 clients, and the freelancing is here to stay. Are you going to be here for the long term? Like 5 years from now, you think you will still be working from home? Absolutely. I've been doing this for 11 years and no turning back. And I'm teaching this kasi I want you to be the same. Okay? So, yan. Isang manifestation, nag-iisa nga. And guys, pumunta kayo ng Fiverr, pumunta kayo ng Upwork, makikita nyo yung mga rates ng mga tao doon. It's really doable. Now, the clients will gladly increase your rate and will give you so much bonuses if they know you are bringing so much value to their businesses. If you are the guy or the girl who made 20% increase on their sales annually because ginawa mo yung SEO, because ginawa mo yung Google Ads, because ginawa mo yung Facebook Ads, nag-increase yung following ng Instagram niya kasi hinawakan mo yung social media niya. 'Di ba? Ikaw ang nag-market, ikaw ang nag-advertise. If you ask for an increase on the rate, it's so easy and no-brainer. In fact, hindi ka nila pakakawalan. You are an asset to this company. And you know what? There are so many freelancers na binibigyan ng clients, especially on Christmas ha, binibigyan ng bagong laptop, binibigyan ng mga pangkabuhayan package, inililibre sa vacation. Si client pupunta dito from the US or wherever, pupunta sila ng Boracay, ng Puerto Galera, libre lahat ni client. Tapos, may mga bonuses pa sila. You know why? Kasi these freelancers are very good at what they do. So, pinapahalagahan talaga sila ng mga clients nila. And magkano lang yun kumpara dun sa revenue na ibinibigay mo dun sa company. So, they will be more than happy to increase from $1,000 to $2,000 a month or $3,000 a month or what have you. And then you prove to them na, client, I learned something in this skill. I am continuously learning this skill for you, for your company. So come from the place of help once again. I know you're doing this because parang skill mo siya. At the end of the day, knowledge mo yon. And no one can take that away from you. But as a freelancer, you present it to the client in such a way that you are marketing yourself. Like, hey client, I've been doing this and I've been studying. So makikita nila how devoted you are and um, how devoted and how dedicated you are in the job. Do you get my point? So that's very easy. It's very doable to get 6 to 7 figures as a freelancer. You are allowed to take multiple projects as well. You can have many clients as you want, provided that you deliver quality output for them. Ngayon, if you're going to ask me, Coach, pwede bang sabihin kay client na meron din ako mga ibang client? Una, hindi mo kailangang sabihin. unless they require you to be transparent, unless they require you to sign an exclusive non-disclosure or an exclusive contract with them, but you don't need to say it. Okay, you are a freelancer. At the end of the day, you are not part of the company unless they specifically say so. Pero as a freelancer, you are not, um, how do you, required. That's the word I'm looking for. You're not required to tell them how many clients you have and how many projects you are working on. Okay? It doesn't matter unless they ask you to. Then you disclose, diba? It's totally your call. Now, who said you cannot increase your rate next month? Wala. That's why I love this job. I love freelancing. I love the niche, the industry, and every part of it. Kasi hindi tayo kagaya ng corporate na ang salary increase natin is yearly, na nakadepende sa HR, na standardized. Halimbawa sa BPO, I remember, after working for 12 months, your increase is 1,000 pesos. 1,500. No matter how good you are, kahit sa evaluation ni company at ni TL ay puro A, yung for outstanding ka, you've never been late, wala kang violation, wala kang sanction, wala kang kahit na ano, it's still 1,500. You know why? Because that's the standard of the company. And you are part of the company. But if you are a freelancer, who will dictate your hourly rate? Ikaw. Who said that from $5 you can increase to $15? That jump. Kung sa palagay mo, you deserve it. And based on your studies, based on the number of hours that you devoted in learning the skill, you definitely can na. Why not? No one's stopping you. And then you play around your rate. If you think that people are not taking you seriously or your clients are not taking you seriously for like $30 an hour and ang mga napapansin mong premium clients is just a little bit more of that, it's totally up to you. Kung gusto mong babaan, gusto mong taasan, depende dun sa negotiation nyo ni client, that is totally up to you. You control the narrative here. You control your world. Okay? So feel free to increase your rate anytime that you want. I hope that I inspire you in this lesson, in this video. No one is stopping you to become a millionaire as a freelancer just by working from home. You take this seriously, you love what you do, and money will come to you instantly, very easily. Okay? So, with that said, I'll see you on the next video.